I reviewed the industry standards for Androids and what's setting their quality in their field. Typically, when you think of an Android, it's essentially anything that's not an Apple product. So, Sony, Samsung, Google, LG, anything that doesn't have an Apple on the back of it is a Android, essentially. And the industry standard that I typically found is that you can make the phone anything you want. There's settings on it to have widgets on it, so you can have your calendar just on a screen. You can have the weather. There's an app or application on it that you can, well, a setting, you can have it, your lock screen rain. When it's raining, you can, detect the weather, just look at your screen. Oh, it's raining because my phone's raining. It's, it, they're just, it's harder to learn in Android because there's so much personalization you can do internally and externally to it. But with an iPhone, the changes that happen with it are typically the screen gets bigger, the battery, you get a better battery life, you get a new camera, different picture options, and typically as the phone upgrades, the actual interface, the look of the phone stays the same. So there's not this hard transition from, version A to version B to version C. With Android, it can change I think it was LG went from a front button to a back button. There's some phones that don't even have buttons now. It as Androids upgrade, just these new changes happen, and what the general benchmarks of an Android and the standards they have is make it as personal as you can. They do add funky little things here and there. Typically, as you get from company to company, from LG to Samsung to Sony to even Google, the look is typically all the same. You can just play with it how you want it and make it exactly how you want it to look.